Okay.
So we're doing
Ready?
starting with
Road listen. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Well, my match was made here last night to a girl that I neither love nor like. So I'll take my own advice and leave her behind and travel the wild world over. Well, I walked up and I walked down and I walked from Cork, Dublin and Belfast town. But no equal to my true love can be found. She's a wee lass that's left my heart broken. Well, I woke up 3 hours before day, and I got a letter from my true love, and I heard the blackbird and the linnet say, my true love is crossed over the ocean. Well, I walked upon my feet, then I went upon a train, then I rode upon a car, then I flew upon a plane. Now I'm on an ocean liner across the rolling main to find my love over the ocean. She's the wee lass that's left my heart broken. She's the wee lass that's left my heart broken. She's the wee lass that's left my heart broken.
That's usually our tin whistle guy's line right there.
Was that 3? I thought it was only
that
2.
was 3.
God, I was like, God. I am like the luckiest woman in the universe to be doing this. It makes me so happy. And after spending the day with 29 second graders, this is awesome. Oh God, so decompressing. I love it. Thank you.
We're glad you're glad.
Yeah, have a chocolate.
Ooh, you got chocolate?
Yeah, bring it.
The 2 women chocolate? Chocolate? You got chocolate? Okay, so you guys are playing soon, right?
Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff coming up. Let's see. We've got. Do you want to do this, David?
Well,
Let's have David do
this.
this.
First one, you help me when I get lost, and it'll do it right away.
It's Kelsey.
Yeah, the Kelsey Winery.
Kelsey on October 1st.
Have you been to the Kelsey Winery? Have you been there?
No.
Oh, it's got peacocks. It's beautiful. There's Keith
Oh,
Kelsey.
it's so beautiful.
Peacocks and wine.
Yeah, the
Peacocks
and
fantastic. Yeah, it does.
It's gonna be great.
It's fantastic. The wine's great. It has great cider also, and fantastic. A lot of It's got great parking.
Is
It does.
They
Is
slice
that-
the peacocks
So-
is that in Paso?
That's not in Paso. It's in San Luis stuff. It's a Sea Canyon Road, so it's
Oh.
like at that Apple area across from the Santa Fe School, I think. So it's in that area.
I think it's actually Avila. Isn't it in Avila Beach?
Well, it's off of Sea Canyon.
Okay,
so-
yeah.
so,
Just take
Santa
Sea
Fe,
Canyon
Santa Fe.
until you get there.
yeah. It's-
One of you better know where you're going.
yeah,
We
no,
know.
I have my smartphone can tell me exactly how to get there. All I have to do is go and mumble into it.
Okay,
all right?
so-
David
so-
graduated to a smartphone a
Yeah.
couple of weeks ago. We're so excited for him.
I still have my flip phone.
I'm saying it
And
to
I
Hold
her.
out.
applaud you for that. I applaud you for that because I don't have I do have a phone. I haven't used it in years.
Yeah, see?
Okay, so
It's all political.
what's the name of the winery? I'm sorry, we got.
So it's
we got-
Kelsey, Kelsey Winery, and it's a lovely spot, really. In all seriousness, it's got beautiful seating, and it's a really pastoral.
It's laid back.
You're right in with their wine with
And
their
what's the date?
wine grapes.
When are you playing?
So that's October 1st, and that's
that's
on
just 10
it's
days or
coming
so.
up, yeah. And that's 1:30 to 4:30, so it's an early afternoon gig. You can come there and just kick back.
Fantastic. Sunny, so relaxing.
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful
Nice.
outdoor venue.
Nice. And
Please
Then we've
come.
got-
It's a free show, by the way.
oh, even
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, it's that just walk in and relax. You can buy drinks and all that. It's cool. And
Buy
then
some wine. Don't feed the peacocks.
right, don't feed the. No, they'll do that for you if you've ever lived around peacocks like I have. It's like nice to visit and then leave.
I like the way they scream.
Yeah. And that 2 weeks later, then we're at the Santa Maria Inn. So I don't know. Does the signal get this far to Santa Maria? I'm not
They do
sure.
if they live stream.
If they live stream,
yeah.
AsteroBayRadio.com or .org.
Estero Bay Radio. Love
Oh,
to
but
be
they won't
there.
be able to hear you.
The
No.
haunting Santa Maria.
Yeah, the haunted Santa Maria. That's on what? It says this is sweetest day on mine. I don't know what that means. What's sweetest day? It's the
Swedish
15th.
Day.
Swedish. Swedish Day.
Swedish.
No, it says sweetest. It's like in box of chocolates, sweetest thing. Okay.
Oh, sweetest.
Aw.
Got it.
Oh,
So that's the Santa Maria Inn. If you haven't been to the Santa Maria Inn, that's like a real pub. That's really nice.
That's why it's the
Yeah.
sweetest day.
Sweetest day. Yeah.
And what day is that? Say that again,
That's
David.
Saturday on October the 15th. That's a later evening gig. That's a more of an adult style situation. So we start at 8 on that, and we go to 11. So that's kind of
They go to 11.
Yeah.
That's one
This
more than
one
10.
goes
It's
to
one more than
11.
10.
It's one more than 10.
Well, it's one more, isn't it? It's louder.
I just watched that the other
I
night.
love that movie.
So
That's
good.
gonna be one of my favorite movies.
Okay, but we digress.
Yeah, we
So-
got a couple more to announce after that.
good.
We got work. We're really happy.
Yeah,
That's awesome. That's
we're really
great.
excited. We are going to be playing our first ever contra dance on November 12th here locally in San Luis Obispo. And we have already played a couple Kayleys, so we've got our dance chops up. But the guys have all been working really hard, and we are ready to do a contra dance. It also happens to be the Central Coast Country Dance Society's 30th anniversary, and so there will be a Gillie Wheesels concert beforehand, a potluck, and then the dance from 7 to 10. So The concert and the potluck are free. The dance is $10 for non-members, and there is a lesson before the dance to teach you what you need to know about contra dancing, and everyone is welcome. And you don't have to dance if you want to come to the concert and the potluck. So that is on November 12th, and that will begin at 5 in the evening with the concert, and that will go all the way through till 10 p.m. Cost is $10 if you wish to attend the dance. Everything else is free, so please put that on your calendar. It's at the Oddfellows Hall, 520 Dana Street in San Luis Obispo on November 12th. Thank you.
And I'd like to interject. We didn't play Kayleys. We played Scottish Kayleys.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, I didn't quite discern all.
I wondered
the
how long you
details.
could keep that under wraps.
Sorry, Guy.
Well, and shouldn't we say that it's going to be Gene Garindo calling that,
yes.
that contra dance? So
Gibson.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have a wonderful caller for that dance. Our own local Gene Gibson Garindo from Los Osos, who's been working very closely with us on training us how to be a contra dance band. We're so excited, and we hope tonight before our show ends that we will be able to play a few of those tune sets for you that we've been working so hard on. So stand by for that. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere, because this is 97.3 The Rock, and 97.3 The Rock gratefully, so gratefully, acknowledges the support of our underwriters for this hour. The law offices of A.J. Fudge in Los Osos, serving your estate and business planning needs. For more information, you can visit her website, ajfudge.com. And also, coming up in about hour and 10 minutes, Drew Ross, he's going to be doing a birthday tribute to Nick Cave. I always want to say Nick Drake. I don't know. Nick Cave. He'll be here from 7 to 11. Solo tonight. Okay. All right. Gillie Wheesels.
I wanted to interject that...
He's interjecting again.
Gene, who's doing the calling. Gene Garindo is also Gene Gibson Garindo. Gene's father, George Gibson, who was born in Edinburgh, was an extremely talented artist. And he came over from Scotland, went to work for MGM Studios, as the art director. And he did the art direction on an innumerable number of movies for MGM, including
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz, that's correct. And the Wizard of Oz, the Emerald Castle is taken from Edinburgh Castle as he remembered it from his tenement flat in Edinburgh. Yes.
That's a good piece of trivia.
He went on. He did a lot of art direction for MGM's. He went on to become a renowned watercolor artist here in California. He was a part of the guild here in California that did watercolors. And for anybody that's ever done watercolor, Scotland's got to be one of the most difficult places to do watercolors because of all the rain.
So it's all wet.
That's right.
Okay.
it's not.
That was good.
Yeah, ask Gene about the paintings. It's beautiful. Absolutely. Didn't he do Brigadoon too?
Brigadoon.
He probably did do Brigadoon.
Scottish
He would be mad if he didn't.
Huh?
He probably was mad if he didn't.
Yeah. Although it was, done on a stage set.
Well, what are we gonna do?
All right.
You want to do a tune set?
Let's
you
do
guys?
some tunes, yeah.
Well, I was thinking of doing a tune.
Yeah, let's let the guy do tunes.
All right.
Come on, let me do a tune.
You're gonna have to lean over though, bro.
I will.
No, he's good. You're
I'm
good.
good.
You're good.
Jumpin' John, can we do Jumpin'
sure.
John from here?
Yeah,
I don't
let me
have to
pull the box
lean or
back
anything.
up
Can I
here.
point the mic up a little bit?
Yep.
Is that good?
Give me a moment.
So this is a Robert Burns tune. Oh, that's right. We got to switch out here. Jumpin' Johns are a Robert Burns tune written in 1786, if my memory serves. You guys can check me on.
Hey, I got my phone. I can check that right now. I can go on Google.
It's pretty close.
Siri.
It's
We've
not-
created a monster.
It's in a year. It's within a year. Jumpin' John. It's about 3.5 minutes long. I
Hey.
think. To quote Dan Hicks.
What key? Are we in there, guy?
E.
D? Didn't we usually do it in D?
No, we always did jump.
Okay.
Are we
We play
ready?
in any key. We just have to play in the same key together. That would be good.
So wonderful. This is KEBF Morro Bay, and I'm here on the Box Chocolates Show with the Gillie Wheesels, the Gypsy Weasels. I love that I know the meaning of the name now.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we vamped last time. I did Guy's usual. He's the tenured professor on history for that one. So
Guy is?
glad it stuck. Yeah, he knows the whole background.
So
of
the
it.
Gillie Wheesels, the name actually came from the Scottish Language Dictionary, which you can find online, and you can find it in the dictionary.
Gillie Wheesels?
Gillie Wheesels is in the Scots
Really?
Language Dictionary, and of course the Scots language is it's a conglomerate of Middle English and language of the Picts with a bit of Gaelic mixed into it. And Gillie of course, you'll find several meanings for Gillie. Gillie can be what is often a tenant gameskeeper for an estate, or it can be a boy. Sometimes a Gillie, and when it's in reference to a female, it's tend to be pronounced as a Gillie.
Ah.
And I'm not entirely don't that's not 100%, but I've seen it used to reference a silly young girl as well.
Well, unless we get
But-
a call, that's
yeah.
what we're going with.
But Gillie does refer to either a gameskeeper for an estate or a young boy.
That's right. Yeah. That is, I don't think we're not going to get any calls. There's nobody going to
No
contradict
calls.
that.
So
I dare you.
and the reference to Gillie Wheesels themselves, of course, Gillie Wheesels were a band of Scottish gypsies from the late 1700s that hailed from the Kingdom of Fife. And I suspect from references that were made that they hail from Loch Gillie in the Kingdom of Fife, which is just north of Dunfermline. And of course, Dunfermline was a kind of like the summer capital for the royals, and they often did their employment there.
Their employment?
Their employment in Dunfermline and other areas, but
Stop it.
of course they were on a different
Planet?
different employment path in terms of.
Exactly.
Hey, let's do the curlew set. How about that?
The what?
The curlew set. It's a bird with a curly beak.
Okay.
Curlew. Does that fit with the program?
Yeah, that's good. And actually, because I was going to say I want to hear some fiddle.
Oh,
Yeah,
here you go.
there we go.
So good.
This will be one of the contradance set tunes that we do. So we've got three here. One is the curlew, and then we have Simon Thurmier's. I can't speak French. Can you tell?
Thurmier.
Thurmier's
Thurmier.
jig, and then we have Mouse in the Kitchen.
Mouse in the kitchen. It's another one of those three things, right? You ready?
Hang on, let me check the Okay.
We play this for Scottish Ceilidh dancing too, you know.
Yes, Scottish Caileys. I must remember. Okay, I'll give you a 4 potatoes.
You sure?
Working up a schwitz. Okay, so so for people like me, whose only familiarity with the word Contra comes from the death squads of Central America in the 80s that we supported, why don't you tell us what Contra dancing is?
Oh, I guess
Because
that
I have no idea.
would be me. Well, I have to share a quick story first about the first time I went to a contra dance was almost 30 years ago, and I thought, what in the world? Is this like Central American guerrillas holding hands around a campfire or something?
See, that's my impression.
I just didn't know. But, I was open. So I went to this dance, and a contra dance, contra dancing originated in France about 300 years ago and was brought to this country then, originated on the East Coast. And it has many elements of square dancing, but it's no offense to the square dancers out there, but we don't wear the frilly skirts or it's not quite as cornpone as square dancing can be.
I've seen guys wearing frilly skirts.
Well, that's true. That is very true. The guys may wear them and the women may not. Pretty much anything goes at a contra dance. But it's a wonderful, it is couples dancing, but it is also social dancing. So generally it's done in long lines.
Swing your partner and do-si-do kind of thing?
There are moves such as that in there. And if you have any interest in seeing what this actually is, you can look, there's millions of examples on YouTube. And also, contra dancing is a social thing where it is a couples dance, but you are also dancing with other couples on the other side of the line. So by the time you do your sequence and repeated it, you may have danced with everyone else at the end of the line. And the dancing itself is fairly simple. There's only 7 or 8 moves. Contra dances follow the same format in everywhere, and there are contra dances all over the United States, Canada, Germany, France. It's really quite something. It is not hard to do. It does require some concentration and the ability to count to about 8 or so. It's just wonderful. All ages do it, and contra dances are typically community events where children come. I've done it long enough now that I've seen couples be pregnant, deliver their babies, dance with the baby in a sling, and then when the baby is able to walk and keep up, they actually include the child as part of the couple.
As a prop.
All in one night. It's just a wonderful thing to do. It's excellent exercise. It's a wonderful community, and it is very welcoming. So if you were to go to a contra dance, say on the East Coast, you could just walk into a dance and say, "Hi, San Luis Obispo dance here," and immediately you'll have dozens of people wanting to house you and take you in as their family.
Wow.
So we really encourage everyone to come to this November 12th dance, if not any dance. Central Coast Country Dance Society.
This one.
We do it on the second Saturday of every month. Contra dancing rocks. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, the most important part. How could I forget this?
Bring your wallet.
It's always done to live music, live Celtic, Irish, old time, and so music that you hear us playing this evening, a lot of it will be present at the contra dance. So if you like live bands, you will always have a live band at a contra dance, and it's inexpensive. I think we charge $10. Where else are you going to get 3 hours of live music, food, and entertainment for $10? And if you're a member of Central Coast Country Dance Society, then it's only $5. There you go.
And it's, would you say every other Saturday?
Oh, no, it's a second Saturday of every month.
Ah, okay. At the same place?
At the same place, at the Oddfellows Hall on Dana Street in lovely downtown San Luis Obispo.
How much is it if you're a member?
It's $5 if you're a member, guy.
No, it's like $9.
Ruh-roh.
No, I just paid my membership, so I know.
No. I've been a standing non-member for years. It's like $9 if.
God, you haven't come to a dance in over a year.
That's right.
Things have changed since you've been there.
I'm still part of Farmer Paul's protest.
Let's not go there. Okay. It's $10 if you're not a member. It's $5 if you are. Done. Okay.
All right.
Moving on.
So is this one of your? Oh, do you want to play something from this while you What do you want to play? You guys can have a little break, maybe. There's 3 songs. I got a 3-song CD here.
Do you really want to do Jumpin' John later?
Didn't you do Jumpin' John?
No, I did Kiss and Katie.
We did Kiss Him, I Can't. We can do them all.
What'd you do the song about John?
Huh?
Didn't you do a song about John?
Kiss Him, Katie.
Oh.
Do the first
No.
one. The first one is
My love is on the high dark sea. All right.
Choose.
You want to do a live first, or you want to do the CD?
Oh, we'll do it to end. It's a great ending song. We played it at Judy's wedding when she was married to the great navigator Terry.
Hi, honey. I know you're listening.
Okay, so the name of this song is what?
My love is on the high dark sea.
My love is on the high dark sea. All right, here on 97.3 The Rock.
The 1st of May, a quiet evening, through the air the bat was wheeling. I heard myself, a tearful young maiden, crying neath the verdant bough. The sun was setting on the ocean, the stars had not yet set in motion. The young girl cried out with emotion, my love is on the high dark sea. The evening dew began to glisten, the evening floors at even listened. The evening breeze blew pleasant and fragrant, renewing all from bank to brae. The maiden's song of woe was skillful, her tears like dew said quiet and peaceful. She sang the chorus and then she repeated, my love is on the high dark sea. Stars arising to take their place on far horizon. The maiden sat, serried by sadness, and sang her song out to the sea. I made my attack to yon fair maiden, who cried to where her love was taken. Her sad lament left her forsaken. My love is on the high dark sea. Her pretty tune was the net that snared me. I hove in close to the brown-eyed lassie. She made her plea to him in heaven, protect my love on the high dark sea. With love her heart was breaking open. I took her hand and this I spoke then. Come dry your eyes, for your man's come home then. I found you from the high dark seas. I've returned to you as you can see, and I'll never stray again from thee.
Gillie Wheesels on 97.3 The Rock. And guess what? They are right here live in the studio with me, too. In case you've not been listening. But then
Still here.
they're still here. All right. I just got a couple of things to tell you about that's happening out in our Central Coast community. The Cambria Center for the Arts in Cambria is having an offbeat art at Cambria's 927 show. This runs, it only goes till September 25th. You only have a few more days to get there. One of the wackiest art exhibits around is back, featuring artwork that is non-traditional and downright zany and wacky. I didn't write that. The exhibit runs through Sunday, September 25th, and is open daily from 1 to 4 p.m., and it is free. So, you got a few more days to go see that. It is at 1350 Main Street in Cambria. That's the old grammar school on Main Street. Also, the Morro Bay Harbor Festival announces live entertainment at the free event October 1st. That's a week from Saturday. The event will celebrate fish and food and fun and friends and fireworks and more, to keep in with the alliteration there. Saturday, October 1st, All Things Bay is the theme, ending with a fabulous fireworks display over the harbor. Just like last year, admittance to the festival is free for all attendees. It's a one-day event from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. on the Embarcadero between Harbor and Marina. What else? And there is a free trolley because parking is limited near the festival. Park anywhere in Morro Bay and take the free trolley. I don't think everybody's going to be happy about that, but, you know. There is going to be an oyster eating contest and a Hawaiian shirt contest. In addition, there will be dancers and music. There is a live entertainment lineup. They're Mud Skippers, the Zen Mountain Poets, Deep Blue, Bobby Santa Cruz Band, Soundwave, and the headliner band, Garrett Wilkin and the Parrot Heads. They are a Jimmy Buffett tribute band. David knew. And then at 8 o'clock, fireworks over the harbor. So if you want to go see some music and some fireworks, that is a week from Saturday.
I want to go to that. You guys want to go to that?
You should go.
Let's go to it.
You should
I can't
go.
We got a gig at Kelsey Winery.
Oh, well, there you
we
go.
have peacocks at that gig. Okay?
Yeah.
Got peacocks to see.
Like
All right.
But we don't have a trolley.
Oh, and let me just mention the lineup that is coming up tomorrow here on The Rock. Toast and Jam with Joel from 6 to 10.
I love Joe.
Joel is fantastic. And yes, Joel, I do love my Bruce Springsteen. Thank you. No Yayas tomorrow, but Xanadu will be in from 10 to 12. Followed by Captain Retro, who always puts on a great show from 12 to 1. AJ Fudge is coming in tomorrow. I think she may be doing a double. James Davis from...
Fudge.
Double fudge. Oh, God. Okay, James Davis from 3 to 4. Followed by either Deeper Than Money or Planet Sand. I think it's the fifth Friday, so I think Planet Sand is coming from 4 to 6. At 6 o'clock... Keefus with Arc Fire Radio. And a couple of jazz shows. David Newton from 8 to 9 and James Cushing from 9 to 12. Okay. All right, it is. Okay.
Schedule.
Got the business out of the way. Now we can get back to the fun.
Here's an original I'm going to send out to my baby called Never Mind the Weather. real good, but we couldn't hear. They played real good, but we couldn't hear. Never mind the weather. Well, story time, it came and went. My weekend pay too soon was spent. This month she's chipping in on the rent. Never mind the weather. Now through the clouds and around the back, she placed my train back on the track. She placed her hand upon my back. Never mind the weather. She blessed the rain, then she held it back. Never mind the weather. Hey.
I remember that song from last time. That's a great song.
Thank you.
That's a great song, I
The band
remember.
plays it great. This is Judi Brown on accordion.
Hello.
Judi Brown from your old Morro Bay. And the great guy Wallace from Los Osos.
Yeah.
My
Lovely.
hometown.
Lovely.
And this is David Evans on octave mandolin and vocals.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, all the guys are singing today too.
Are you going to sing?
Yeah, Barry's
Not today, no.
No?
And we are short our Johnson.
We're
Excuse me?
Hello.
without our Johnson.
We are without our Johnson.
Did you cut it off?
Barry Johnson
left it
is
somewhere.
our esteemed percussionist and tin whistle and vocalist. He couldn't join us here today, so you have 3/4 of the Gillie Wheesels.
And I remember last time we talked about getting some pipes in here.
Yes,
And
we
that-
tried,
that
but
didn't make it either.
unfortunately,
It'll happen. It'll happen. He just has to work today.
yeah.
And surprisingly enough, bagpipers got to have a side job.
Gee, I can't
Yeah,
imagine.
can you imagine? Riley, here's a shout out to Riley if you're listening. He's out delivering pizzas for Giuseppe's. Go buy get a pizza.
Oh, pizza
from
sounds
Giuseppe's.
really good right
Doesn't it
now,
sound good?
man.
Hey,
From
Riley.
Giuseppe's.
Yeah, bring one here, Riley.
Let's all go.
We tried. We really did try.
I know. Maybe next time.
Next time. Come on.
Yeah, you guys are going to be kind of regulars anyway,
I
so.
hope so.
Oh,
Oh,
we
Yeah.
need a little home. We need a little home up here. Did you want to do gravel walks then?
Oh, I guess
Do you,
so.
or do you want to choose something? Ladies' choice.
Why don't we? Do you want to do either the Blarney Pilgrim and
Blarney
More?
Pilgrim.
Blarney
Okay.
Pilgrim, that's a great title.
All right. This is another dance set. This is Blarney Pilgrim is number 1. Number 2 is Out on the Ocean, and last is The Cliffs of Moher.
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 Or if you saw the Princess Bride, that's the Cliffs of Insanity. That's
Insanity?
the
That works for
image.
me.
Yeah, put that image in your mind.
And are you fiddling on this one?
I'm fiddling, darling.
Right.
All evening.
Respect to all the Irish players out there.
Chucks.
Thanks for sharing this with us.
And this is 97.3 The Rock. We are listener-supported community radio for all of Estero Bay. This is the Box Chocolates radio show. And got the Gillie Wheesels here in the studio playing live. Fantastic music. I enjoy this so much. I really do.
Okay, the Blarney Pilgrim, Out on the Ocean, and Cliffs of Moher. We tune because we care.
Nice.
Did it make you want to dance?
She was dancing. It was chair dancing.
I think I need to learn how to play the spoons or something.
Yes.
Totally rock
yeah.
out with you guys. My thighs are getting kind of sore.
Oh, yeah.
Need some spoons.
Use them thighs.
That's great. Guys,
All right.
Got one coming up? Got one you want to do that doing the morgue guy?
Oh, yeah. Let's do the more.
He might have an idea.
Eyes of Eye.
He's eyes the
That's
buy.
Oh, you
Ooh.
have the fill, yeah.
Okay.
What's it called?
Eyes of Eye.
Eyes the buy. Oh, there's a story.
Oh, I remember this one. Yes, yes, yes.
In fact, a bit of a segue into that has to do with the...
Hang on. Can't hear you.
Can't hear me.
Try that.
And speak directly into the mic.
There you go.
Okay. So, Tam Monroe of the Monroe family here on the Central Coast. The Monroes used to put on the whiskey games up in Pozo for years
story.
and years and years.
It's a true story.
And
True story.
Sandy was, born in Edinburgh. He started the Morro Bay Fishermen's Association. He was a cattle rancher. He was a restaurateur. But as a fisherman, they were one of the most revered fishing people on the Central Coast, from San Diego to San Francisco. So Tam Monroe, Sandy's son, had started building his own boat up in Harmony, and for a number of years you could watch the boat being built right there in Harmony as you drove up the Central Coast. And so this song is about a young man who built his own boat, took it out, sailed it, and would catch the fish and bring it home to his wee lass.
Okay, tell me what the name of the song is. What
It's
again?
called Eyes of Eye.
Eyes of Eye.
It's one of those. It was actually this is actually a Canadian song, and like so many tunes that came from Scotland that were transposed to Canada, I took this Canadian song and I put it back to the Hebrides Isles, the Isle of Lewis and Harris. So that's what this is all about. So the chorus is a bit modified. I added my own verses to it. You're welcome to guess which verses I added. I think it's most obvious when you hear them.
So
It's
it's
called
like
Eyes of Eye.
Eyes the buy who built the boat, and Eyes the buy who sails it.
Means I'm the boy.
That's right.
Eyes the buy.
Eyes of Eye.
Skip skip your partner, Sally Taylor, skip your partner, Sally Brown. Skip your partner, Sally Taylor, skip your partner, Sally Brown. Everyone.
Warts and all.
Bum, bum.
Bum, bum. Ba-da-da.
Okay, so I have a question. So, how many of you have a big playlist, right? So, the songs that you do you take the traditional ones and modify them, or do you do ones that you write and separately do the traditional, or how many traditionals to how many originals kind of thing? What do you mostly play?
Well, I think that most of it's in the traditional vein. It's arranged with kind of our, who we are. We're modern people influenced by, like I listened to a Scottish band called Ossian that was from the 80s, just brilliant, quite a bit. So that's what I get informed by what I heard. My originals are are more kind of folk music-y influenced. With kind of like I can't quite seem to get out of my reels and write a lot of stuff as a reel. But we'll play it. If you guys want to play Grey Indigo, we can play another original then.
Oh, yeah,
but I think our I could say for my part the arrangements are kind of just more modern than, but the foundations are all come from the resource
Traditional
material
stuff.
of traditional resource
Okay.
material of Scottish
Okay.
music. Yeah, I don't know. Guys' arrangements are a little bit different.
Yeah, we do a lot of Robert Burns, Robert Tannehill, the traditional Scottish stuff, and we add our own spin to it.
But like David said, the foundation of it is pretty traditional, and then you kind of put your own spin on it, kind of thing.
Which is what folk music has always been. If you listen to people going back years and years, folk music has always been that people take folk music and they do their
Personalize
thing.
it.
They do their thing with it,
Yeah,
whether it's
yeah.
modify the lyrics or modify the chord structure or whatever it is. That's
Yeah.
always been a big, strong part of folk music.
Right, a lot of the Burns and the Tannehill, the Scottish poetry is like a piece of poetry, verse set to the tune of a traditional song.
Right.
So that's that's kind of the way.
And Robert Burns did write songs, and he did put it to Scottish music oftentimes.
So that's way before BMI. So don't come after us. Okay, we're safe. Absolutely safe. See, let's be in a traditional band.
Grey Indigo.
You want to do Grey Indigo? Would you
I
be
do.
into that? Oh,
Yeah,
oh, that-
absolutely. This song coming up is one of David's originals, and it's just so dreamy and moody, and it's really something. I can't wait for us to play it for you. We don't get a chance to perform it very much, so this is a perfect opportunity. David, is there a background on this song?
Well, I always thought it was a chase tune.
How did it come about?
It's a pursuit chase tune. If you were, some myths are if you're pursuing your goal and you change from one thing to another. So I had in my mind a kind of a feeling of changing from one thing into another. It's a chase tune. That's all I can say.
Now, Judy.
It's like death to describe the art. Yeah.
We generally play this with Barry Johnson, our tin whistle and percussionist. He plays his tin whistle, but unfortunately he can't be with us tonight, so I'll see if we can hold down the fort.
I don't think he's been. Has he ever been here?
Gosh.
Yeah, the first time.
Was it the first time?
We'll get him back again,
Okay.
and we'll get Riley. I don't know how we'll fit all those people in here, but by golly, we will.
That's where we're at. That's where.
Let It Be known that David's octave mandolin has 8 strings. So tuning is always
Twice as hard.
Twice as hard. Yes. And Guy has 6 and I
Double.
have 4. That's a lot of strings.
I think we're good to go.
Thank you, David. That was great.
That was beautiful, and I love the piccata.
Pizzicata.
Pizzicata, Jesus. Piccata, that's a food.
Pizza cats.
Pizzicata. I love that. That's the plucking of the fiddle strings. That's really cool. Okay, so we got about 9 minutes, and
Jumpin' John off the CD.
oh, that's good.
Oh yeah.
That is that what cut is that?
That's got our dear friend Ron White on it, doesn't it?
Ray, we'll give a shout out to Ron.
Yeah, we
And Don Young.
Yeah.
You're listening. I know you're out there listening.
Okay, so Jumpin' John off the Gillie Wheesels CD. Is that CD available now? Do you have a CD that's available somewhere?
Yes,
That
we do
people can
have.
get?
Our first one, One Night in My Youth, is available. Come see the band. Go to iTunes. Although, don't go to iTunes. I can't figure out how to check in and see if we sold any. I know. You know, it's
CD
complicated.
Baby has it, too.
CD Baby has it, so you can Google us. But you can
Gently.
also get a hold of us on our Facebook and clamor for it, and then we can meet in a parking lot somewhere and we can get it to you. Okay.
I think Amazon had it as well. Did
Really?
they not? Yeah. And the
So-
wonderful thing about that is you can. Well, we encourage you to download the whole album because it's fantastic. But if you just so choose to pick a few songs here and there, that's great. You can buy them one at a time.
Okay, good. So we're going to do a cut from the CD?
This is
and
from
then
the upcoming CD. This is the Jumpin' John. This is a Robert Burns tune, yes?
Robert
Yeah.
Burns, yes.
97.3 The Rock.
Her daddy forbid, she wouldn't be. She wouldn't a trounce and throw, she brewed and tasted bitterly. Oh, the lang that they call Jumpin' John beguiled the bonny lassie. Oh, the lang that they call Jumpin' John beguiled the bonny lassie. A yawn, a half, 30 good shillings and three. A very good tucker, the cotterman's son of the last, the bonny black deed. Oh, the lang lad they call Jumpin' John beguiled the bonny lassie. Oh, the lang lad they call Jumpin' John beguiled the bonny lassie. Her daddy forbid, her nanny forbid, she wouldn't be. She wouldn't a trounce the brown, she brewed a taste so bitterly. Oh, the lang lad they call Jumpin' John beguiled the bonny lassie. Oh, the lang lad they call Jumpin' John beguiled the bonny lassie. A cow and a calf, a yawn, a half, 30 good shillings and three. A very good tucker, the cotterman's down to the last, the bonny black deed. Oh, the lang lad they call Jumpin' John beguiled the bonny lassie. Oh, the lang lad they call Jumpin' John beguiled the bonny lassie. Oh, the lang lad they call Jumpin' John beguiled the bonny lassie.
They're playing along to their song. That's good. Okay, so we're going to go one more song, our grand finally.
Yeah, thanks for having us again, Lisa.
Oh
It's so
gosh,
nice here.
you really it's my pleasure. I again I feel so lucky and honored to be able to do this. This is like this is
Well, we have a ball every time we come.
Good,
So
good.
We're delighted.
Again,
And,
Lisa, can we come back?
yeah.
yes, please come back. Yes, please come back. You'll bring your Johnson with you. Bring your Johnson. Okay. All right. So Gillie Wheesels are going to do one more song here on 97.3 The Rock, and about 5 minutes or so, Drew Ross is going to be coming in. All right. So what's the song? What'd you decide on?
Doon the Moor. It's an old Scottish tune. Actually, the first written account of it was 1740. Although Jean Glover, who took authorship of this song, although she was born some 20 years after the first recorded documentation of this song. She was pretty notorious. She was a young lass from Kilmarnock, and she met Robert Burns in Ayr when Robert Burns had gone there to study the trade of heckling.
Heckling?
Heckling.
Probably not
Professional
how
heckler.
we think.
No,
of
it's heckling is a process for prepping flax for weaving.
Ah, okay.
And
Tell me the name of the song again.
it's called Doon the Moor.
Dune the Moor.
Means down the hill.
Down the hill.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And you know what's so great is everybody's in here just with these grins. The musicians are grinning. I'm grinning. It's so great. It's just so great. All right. This is KEBF Morro Bay. Drew Ross coming up in just a couple minutes. I want to thank the Gillie Wheesels again for being here with me.
We always have a ball.
And we'll see you next time on the radio.